Hey, and welcome to the video series on how to rebrand private label rights, ebooks, or reports. Now, I'm going to show you how you can build a higher converting business with a few simple and easy tweaks. So this is video number 1, the introduction to rebranding. Now, how do you build a higher converting business from private label rights? Well, it's simple. Simply don't be like everybody else. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, everyone else usually buys the product which has some sort of private label rights included in them, which allows you to change it, allows you to reposition it, and so forth. But everybody else stamps their name on the private label rights product and resells it. Now, I'm not saying that this model does not make money. It does. You can make good money just reselling the product, as it is. However, you're dealing with 100 or 1,000, people who are doing the exact same thing. So what I'm trying to do is help you change your mindset. So from here on out, what I want you to do is simply to change your mindset or change the view where you view private label rights products. This simple change to your mindset will allow you to really increase your business. Now, obviously, no guarantees. However, I've seen so many people just stamp their name on it and resell it, and that's it. They do well, but I've seen people who can really take it to the next level by simply rebranding it. So that's what I want you to do. Is time to change your mindset. So the biggest mindset, like we talked about, is to resell the exact product. But the problem is you have more competition. So you need to change your mindset to resell the training, the content under an umbrella. The umbrella needs to be a brand. So quit stamping your name on private label rights products and just resell them. The truth is you can make more money this way, but you can make more money through branding a name, branding a series, branding your company. In fact, you can also get away with, having to change the graphics all the time. Let's say you create a series of, animal training or dog training or cat training, products, and you create a brand and make a series, under that brand. So with that, all you have to do is create one graphic and put it under that series. So that's another way of going about that. But I'm going to show you a lot more simple and easy shortcuts and tricks that you can begin to implement. The whole goal here is it's time to increase the perceived value of your product. So instead of trying to be like everybody else, increase the perceived value of your product by just a few simple tweaks. Now, before I actually move on and talk about the tools that you're going to need and how, the system works or the kind of the plan that we're going to take, I wanted to talk about a quick overview so that you can understand what we're going to be talking about in the video series as a whole. Video number 1 is, of course, this specific video. Video number 2, we're going to take a product, we're going to analyze it, and then we're going to figure out, okay, what do we have and where do we need to go in terms of rebranding it and repositioning it. In fact, besides private label rights products, there's a lot of products out there that are not doing as well, and once rebranded and repositioned at a certain angle can increase in profit. So that's what we're going to do, is create a plan of attack. Video number 3, we're going to talk about how to take the mini site and the e-covers that the private label rights product creator gives you and how you can rebrand it yourself. Video number 4, we're going to talk about mini site e-cover rebranding in terms of outsourcing. Let's say you don't want to rebrand it, you're on a time limit. I'm giving you 2 different avenues here. if you don't want to spend a lot of money or you want to spend a little money and save some time, I'm going to show you that in video number 4. Video number 5, I'm going to show you how to rebrand your sales letter with just a few tweaks to the sales letter. You don't need to change the whole sales letter. You just need to change a few parts of the sales letter to make it your own. Video number 6, we're going to talk about rebranding the product itself. Taking the product, we're going to take a actual real product here. So from video number 2 and on, we're going to take a real life product and show you step by step how to rebrand it. So video number 6, the product itself would be the ebook or the report. Video number 7, we're going to talk about how to convert the rebranded Word document. You can use Microsoft Word or OpenOffice. Either way, we're going to show you how to convert the file, the ebook and report, to a PDF file so that it can be universally used by people with Windows, Macintosh, and anybody who does not have Microsoft Word. We're going to talk about video number 8, marketing materials, squeeze pages, how to customize the squeeze page, how to add a custom sign up form and from your autoresponder, and much, much more. Video number 9 is also under the marketing materials section, how to take the follow-up messages that the product creator gives you and rebrand them, or if they don't give you follow-up messages, how you can go about easily creating those follow-up messages. And video number 10, we're going to talk about how you can set up your thank you page. So basically, the thank you page is your download page. So how you can connect your downloadable files to it, how you can upload them. And of course, last but not least, video number 11, we're going to talk about automating your payment delivery system by using PayPal. Now, here are the list of things that you're going to need. You're going to need a different mindset. Of course, the mindset that you can make a few simple tweaks to the Private Label Rights product, put it under your own umbrella, your brand, and so forth. You're going to need the internet. We're going to do a lot of downloading using software, free software. We're going to try to stick with free software. You're going to need Photoshop, or you don't need Photoshop. Photoshop, I know some of you are thinking, oh man, it's going to cost me several $100. There's actually a way to go about using Photoshop for very, very cheap on a monthly basis. But I do provide you with the how to outsource mini site creation, just in case you don't want to go this way and you just want to pay somebody else to do it. So that's another convenient way to go about doing that. You'll need Microsoft Word, which does cost money. If you don't want to use Microsoft Word, then you can use OpenOffice. And just Google these items, and I'm going to actually show you where to get these items as well. And Composer, which is a WYSIWYG tool. WYSIWYG tool, if you're not familiar, is a tool. What it stands for is what you see is what you get. And it allows you to edit the HTML files like the sales letter, the thank you page, and so forth, and squeeze pages and so forth. So we're going to use that tool. Don't worry if you're not familiar with the tool. Don't feel overwhelmed, because if you can use Microsoft Word or OpenOffice, it's just as easy. And of course, you're going to need to have PayPal. If you want to use a different payment processor, you can if you want to. However, in this specific video, we're going to be using PayPal to cover that. You're also going to need to have FileZilla, which is a free FTP program, which allows you to upload files to your website. And of course, you're going to need web hosting and so forth. And Qt PDF, which is a program that we're going to use to convert the Word documents to a PDF file, and I'll show you step by step how to go about doing that. How it all works, basically, as you saw in the quick overview, it's a formula here. So we're going to take your Private Label Rights ebook or report. You're going to look at it. You're going to understand what you have and what you don't have, and who is your audience. We're going to create an angle to increase the perceived value of the product. I'm going to show you some strategies that you can begin to implement. You're going to create an attack plan, and we're going to attack it. So with that said, let's move on to video number 2 and talk about, taking a product and analyzing it and figuring out how we're going to rebrand it so that we can do everything correctly.